Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday, Rosemary.
How are you doing?
I'm great today. It's always good to see you.
It's always good to see you too, especially on a Friday morning.
Especially on a Friday morning, the end of the week, right?
That's right.
And we had a terrific last week, didn't we?
We did. We're still recovering. Did y'all see the pictures from Central Virginia Fashion Week, y'all?
Oh, wow. If you hadn't seen those pictures, phenomenal.
I was there as one of the designers, but there were other awesome designers. There was Jasmine Bean, there was Benny, there was Teresa. There was so much good stuff coming out of Roanoke and Philly and around Lynchburg. It was crazy, y'all.
It was awesome. So, would you do it again next year?
Yes, ma'am. But clearly I gotta bring it because the designers in Virginia are awesome.
They are. They can act. They're ready for a New York Fashion Week. Don't you think so?
They really are.
They're ready.
Now, I really like my stuff, but my favorite stuff was Jasmine Bean's.
Aw, the colors.
Yes, it was all pink and tulle, and she said the inspiration was jellyfish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so basically I'm just hoping that she lets me prance in one of her pink fluffy dresses.
Ah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. It gave you kind of like an 80s feel, right?
Yes.
Kind of like an 80s vibe to it, but I love the colors. She definitely is.
It really takes some bravery to just like go out there with these like bright colors and do it.
And not everybody can wear those bright colors. You have to have the right people wearing them, and she did.
That's true. She had really good models, and they looked fabulous, and it was really cool.
Shout out to Jasmine Bean.
Look her up. Look all the pictures up, y'all.
Now let's talk about your line.
Well, okay. I showed my line Wallflower, which is a collection of clothes that are developed with zero waste pattern making, and then they've been printed with paintings from around Roanoke from local artists. So there was about 9 different artists in it, and it was just such a cool collaboration because it's collaborating with me, collaborating with the artists, and then collaborating with the models.
Wow.
Who really brought it.
They really did. They really did. But you brought it with those designs. I mean, how long does it take to do something like that?
Well, honestly, that line has taken a couple years.
Yeah.
Really. And it took a year of thinking about and putting into practice. And I also literally printed them myself.
Oh, wow.
Which I would probably never do again, but it was a really great experience to literally take pictures of paintings, blow them up, and print it onto fabric, and try to make a dress that literally wastes 0 of that painting.
Well, I loved it, and the crowd loved it. There's one in particular that I have to say was my favorite. That is the blazer dress that Zuhel had on.
All right.
That was my absolute favorite.
Y'all will have to look that one up. It's the grotesque jacket. The artist is CJ Sparks Phillips, and she makes like the darkest, scariest art. But it's so fabulous and makes such wonderful fashion. It just makes it so different and just like nothing you've ever seen.
It was. It definitely was something that you've never seen. And probably within the next couple weeks, you'll see me wearing that dress. I loved it. I want it. So. But as you all can see, Tommy's not here with us today. He is actually having a personal day. So shout out to Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Enjoy your personal day, because he doesn't get those that often.
He's a busy man.
He's very busy. But what we are going to do is something Tommy always does in the mornings. We are going to like, and then we are going to share this page.
Like and share.
Like and share. So thank you so much. But we have some great things coming up this morning. Not only is Rosemary here to talk about fashion, we also have a great artist. She's getting ready to come out and talk to us a little bit. She was at Wall Street this past Thursday night. So for those that were out there, you guys will know her when she comes out and talks with us today. So you definitely want to stay tuned and stay focused for that.
Yes.
Yes.
I was just talking with Lisha, and I'm super excited to get to
I'm super
interview
excited
her.
too.
And I asked her to sing for me, and she says we're gonna have
Just
to wait
a little
too
too early. Yeah.
But we're gonna find out. We know she's amazing.
Oh, she's awesome. She is. I mean, she's ready to go up there with the big ones right now. She's that good.
When I saw her, I'm just like, I'm ready. I want to hear it. Bless me.
You'll hear something. You'll hear something. It may not be today, but I promise you
And
will.
hopefully we can link you up to whatever recordings that she has, and we'll get you hooked up with her, finding her on Facebook, because you're going to want to know about her first.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, on another note, women are doing phenomenal things these days. Now, Oprah, I don't know if you've heard about it, but Oprah is actually in Georgia canvassing for the elect. They have the governor-elect, I believe it is. Is it the governor-elect they have or Senate-elect they have coming up?
I think it's
One of the
mostly
two,
yeah.
Senator. But she's out there canvassing with her to make sure she wins Georgia. And I truly hope she does, because it will definitely make a big difference. So
That's
excited about that.
awesome.
But could you imagine Oprah knocking at your door canvassing for somebody? What would you do?
I would be a little taken back. You know, I might even vote for that person. I'm Oprah, okay. I'll
We
believe
would
you.
have to take a selfie. We would have to just sit down and have coffee. We would have to do all kinds of stuff.
But I mean, really, she is going to inspire a lot of people to just get out there and vote. And that's what
Absolutely.
matters, is sharing our opinions.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad that she, and like all of us women, it's just about being strong enough to share our own opinions.
Yes.
Because we're really valuable enough to do that.
Absolutely. Now, if Oprah can't make you get out there and vote, I don't know who can. I mean, that's huge. That is huge. So shout out to them. That's phenomenal.
Now, you do know a lot about, Erica knows a lot about powerful women, because it takes one to know one.
Well, thanks for that, Rosemary. I appreciate that. But definitely, I want to get back to the fashion a little bit. We've talked about the designs there. We've talked about the designers. But we hadn't talked about who was your favorite. Did you have a favorite model that modeled your line?
I could not pick a favorite model.
Oh,
No,
wow.
because
They all did
everyone-
beautifully, right?
Yes, the models with Focus Fashion are absolutely angels.
Thank you.
I wouldn't really call them models, because they're so much more than that. They brought their heart out there that day. They're not just like a clothes rack showing clothes.
Yeah.
They show you themselves, and they're powerful women, and you wouldn't believe that they're powerful mothers as well. It's just amazing.
Yeah. And they don't give you that tude. You didn't get that tude from them. You know, you get that tude sometimes when people model your clothes.
I have never had such gracious models who are so helpful and who are so beautiful, and also just like brought the personality. When you see the pictures of my fashion show, y'all, it's the models. You put a paper bag on them, they look great.
That's it. All right. Well, we will be right back with our next guest, everybody. So stay focused.
Crying Out, Separation Anxiety and a Soldier's Child by Chardonnay. Aid your child in coping with separation anxiety with the help of one mother's personal experience with her own child crying out as he dealt with separation anxiety. The author Chardonnay has been immersed in the military her whole entire adult life. After growing up in their small town, she left to join the army. It became her passport to the whole world. She spent 6.5 years in the military, and after her commitment, she's proud to call Virginia home. She's also a wife and a mother of the one who motivated this book. Get your copy today by going to www.cryingout1.com.
Who is N. Wesley Pugsley Jr. and Associates CPA.
We are a full-service CPA firm with over 25 years experience in audit, tax, bookkeeping, payroll, including direct deposit, setting a 501c3 nonprofit status, preparing loan packages, and much more. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. When I started in public accounting in the early 1980s, there were no computers or fax machines. Everything was face-to-face meetings. With the advent of computers, the internet and cloud-based software, we can communicate with any client from anywhere in the country. With our portal technology, which is similar to online banking, you just sign into our secure website, upload your tax documents, you scan to your C drive, and we prepare your return.
It appears times are changing.
I call this the year of enlightenment. Many Americans are seeing the advantages of supporting community-based businesses. We are here to serve you, not just because we're a community-based firm, but because we have the experience. We know we can serve your needs.
Go anywhere you want to go. Leave your transportation needs to J&K Tours of Roanoke, Virginia, and expect a hassle-free travel experience. Go anywhere you want to go. Travel without worries. Leave your transportation needs to J&K Tours of Roanoke, Virginia, and expect a hassle-free travel experience. Travels without worries. Visit us at jnktours.com or reach us by phone at 540-795-0381. J&K Tours.
The Bradley Free Clinic provides free, compassionate, and high-quality medical, dental, pharmaceutical, and preventative health care services for Roanoke Valley residents who lack the resources necessary to maintain their health and productivity using volunteer healthcare professionals. Check them out on their website at bradleyfreeclinic.com.
All right, we're back, and we have a guest with us. I'm so excited.
This is Lisha Monae.
Hi. She didn't even give me a chance to introduce her. That's all right, Rosemary. You can take it away. Yes, Lisha Monae is here with us, but her real name is?
My real name is Talisha. That's my real name.
Okay.
That's my real name, Talisha
And that's how
Flint.
people who went to Fleming might know you, right?
Yes. I get called that a lot, especially when I see them out. They just don't say Talisha. They say, "Oh, hey, Talisha Flint." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you know me from school."
So let me just get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to know how long you've been singing.
My entire life.
Really?
My entire life. My mother sang for a long time. She started when she was 15. Mm-hmm. And I remember a bunch of times going to rehearsals with her, and a few times I used to sing myself with her. Mm-hmm. But she's taught me everything I know. Everything I know.
Wow.
Everything.
You are phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
You really are.
Thank you.
You know, some people could sing, but you can sing. It's different.
It is.
Different.
It is a difference. You are exactly right. Mm-hmm. It's a difference. But I love what I do. I don't do it, for the recognition. I don't do it for the money. I do it because of people like you guys. Like you love what I do. Right. And, if I could bring you off the street to where I'm at and you can hear me, that means something to me.
Definitely.
So it's very humbling, very humbling. So I definitely love what I do. I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world. Nothing in the world.
We love what you do here locally. We're blessed to be able to hear it.
Thank you guys so much. That makes me feel good. I appreciate that.
Now, was that your first time going out, like at Wall Street, singing with JoJo?
No. I've been to Wall Street a few times. It's hard to really count because I was with Hot Sauce Band, which is what JoJo initially had. And we've been at Wall Street Tavern probably about 10 times.
Okay.
But that night I was just a guest. Mm-hmm. He had called and, texted me and asked me if I wanted to come out, and I was like, sure. This is last Unplugged where he features other artists. So I came and ended up performing and felt good. It had been a while. It felt really good.
That's awesome, because you made me feel good as well. Just
thank
listening to you,
you.
because I have to tell you, I wasn't going out that night.
Right.
I was very upset. A lot has been going on with my father. Okay, so he's still in the hospital. He's still going through things.
Right.
And I just was in the house crying that day.
Right.
And I told Tommy I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to see anybody. He said, "Oh no, you can't just sit like that. You got to get out."
Right.
So I'm so glad I did, because hearing you really, really, really made me feel better.
And see, that means something. That means something.
Yeah.
That night, I think it was No More Rain. I normally dedicate that song to my mother. That was her favorite song growing up. And with her passing about 8 months ago, it took me a while to get back to performing.
Absolutely.
So every time I sing that song, I dedicate it to her. Now, I didn't say it that night, but I put my all in that song when I sing it now, because it's a special meaning to me for it. And to have, someone like you or you who's having a bad day, and I'm just going to get out the house, and if you hear my voice and I touch you, not physically touch you, but I touch your soul,
Yes.
that means something.
Definitely.
That means something.
That's what she did for me.
That means something.
I knew that, and I haven't heard your singing yet.
Yeah.
I saw it when you walked in, just on your spirit.
Oh, thank you.
So that's why I said I just can't wait to hear.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I don't know. It's just I'm a humbled person, and everybody that I meet, I want to leave my mark. When I leave this earth, I want you to be able to say, I knew her.
Right.
She did something for me. She sang a song and made me feel this way. Or she was everywhere in Roanoke, but I couldn't miss a show. I have followers now that have been waiting for me to come back on the scene, because I stopped singing.
Wow. What made you stop?
My mother passed.
Okay.
My mother passed 5 days before my birthday. She died March 21st. And at that time, she was living with me, and woke up one morning and she was unresponsive. And got her to the hospital, and being maybe an hour later, doctors come and tell me it's nothing else they could do. We don't know how long she's been without oxygen. So that was really, really hard for me. And after that, I threw a really big party at VIP's, and shout out to Kay at VIP's, because if it wasn't for her, I don't think I would have been able to hold that party for my mom. I sang that night, I helped decorate, and I planned it in 2 weeks from her death. And it was awesome. I think that was the most epic party I had ever thrown in my life. It was close to 250 people there that night.
Oh, wow.
Just for my mother.
Her.
Yes, because that was her thing. When I passed, I don't want no funeral. She said, you give me a funeral and I'm going to hunt you.
Yeah, she wanted a party.
And I was like, oh, God, I don't want you to be still chastising me in death, so I'm going to do what you say.
Right.
So I threw the biggest party I could for my mother, and it was epic. It was absolutely beautiful, and we had a ball. It was packed.
Wow.
It was lovely, and it took me a few months. I couldn't sing.
Of course.
Because while I was singing and my mom was on this earth, either she was to my left or she was to my right. So when I'm on stage now and she's not there, I feel her though. So when I decided to go back to singing, I also went back to school. So I'm in school now again.
Okay.
This is my second go round, and I'm singing again. I feel better about life. I feel better about myself, and I'm ready to work.
Awesome. And you have a baby too, right?
She's my stepdaughter.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I love that little thing.
She's beautiful.
She's absolutely adorable. She does something for my little spirit every time I see her. That's my baby.
She loves to sing.
Oh, God, yes. Yes, she does. She is a little bouncy thing. And if you singing or if she hear music, she's on it. She don't waste no time.
She was there that night.
Her father sings too. So if she gets it honest. She does get it honest, but that's my baby. That's my pride and joy right there. But I don't have any of my own yet. Not yet, but that's all I need for right now. That's all I need.
Wow, that is awesome. So
Yeah.
do you have any events coming up or any places you're going to be singing at coming up soon?
Let me see. I think December 22nd, I will be singing for the Shriners Club here in Roanoke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's an event, and I think I have another one. I have to check my calendar and make sure what date it is, and I can let you guys know once I find out, but I'm trying to do more. I will be going into the studio really soon and, recording some songs with Shafiq Wade. That's another person. Shouts out to him.
Okay.
He's a phenomenal rapper. Phenomenal rapper. And we did a song together, I say maybe about a year ago. And his father passed as well recently. And I seen him and he was like, I need you on a track. I said, I'm ready to work. He said, I'm going to call you this week. So I should be hearing from him sometime this weekend. So I can go back into the studio and I can record with him. And, I'm starting to actually get back to making my album again.
Oh, good
so,
for you.
Yeah, so I've been writing and, it's taking some time to get back, used to the performance scene without my mother. But I wouldn't trade it in for nothing. Nothing.
Do you feel like through that experience with your mother that you grew stronger?
Yes. I'm the oldest of four. And I think that when my mother passed, something in me sprouted. And I realized it made me even stronger than I was before, because I didn't think I was going to be able to deal with that.
Right.
Because my mother passed away literally in my home. And I still live there. But when she passed, I went into gear of, my mom used to say all the time, don't stress, God got it. And immediately I heard that over and over again, her saying that in my head. And every time I felt like I was going to fall, it was almost like she was picking me up and telling me again, don't stress, God got it. And ever since she passed, I feel stronger. I'm more confident. I don't take no mess from nobody.
Is this gonna end up in a song?
Probably, yeah.
Because I feel like that message could just help
a
all
powerful
women.
message. Absolutely.
Yeah. I do. I think it's gonna be in a song soon. I really feel that way. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it will be.
Definitely.
It will be. Because that's a true statement.
Speaks to my heart.
It's a true statement, because what I realized is pain hurts. And if you've gone through a loss of a parent, whether it's your mother, father, or you gone through a loss with a grandmother, or you lost a child, or any of that, that grieving, if you're not careful, it'll take over your life.
Right.
I didn't want that to happen to me. So I had to pick myself up without my mom and learn how to be without her. And in an instant, I found myself with her passing. She say all the time, God ain't gonna take me until all my kids are stable. All four of us are stable.
Wow, your strength is phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your strength is phenomenal.
Thank you.
And to be so young and have that kind of strength, well, that overwhelms me.
It's hard. It's very hard. But, I have one brother, my only baby brother. He thinks he's our dad. But, all of them look up to me. He just recently got married, and my sister Odyssey, she's married. My sister Unity, she has 2 kids. She's getting ready to get married. I'm not married yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
It's coming.
But
it's coming.
Absolutely.
It's coming. I think I'm in a successful relationship, I would say. I'm more than happy. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I would be as happy as I am now without my mom, but I'm happy.
That's awesome.
I'm happy.
What an incredible story.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of leaving me just over here.
I know. I do that to people sometimes.
It shows that you're kind of a spiritual leader, and one of your outlets is singing.
Yes. That's exactly what it is. That is my outlet.
And singing is just kind of a way for more people to hear your message at one time.
Oh, yeah.
But singing is who you are.
Yeah,
Singing
that's
is
who I am.
you
It's my
are.
life. That's my lifeline. I realized when I wasn't singing, I was unhappy.
Right.
And it wasn't because, I didn't have people around that, didn't love me, or friends I didn't have. It wasn't any of that. It's just I wasn't happy if I wasn't singing.
You have a gift to share.
Yeah.
I have something to give somebody. Whether, you know, like you said, that night you came out, you was having a bad day. You wasn't gonna come out. But when you did, you got something that you wasn't expecting to get.
Exactly.
I had that happen at Joe's Deli in Salem one night. It was a couple there. They just came to get their food and go. But when they came in, I was getting ready to sing No More Rain. And I said, I'm going to dedicate this to my mother. And everybody who knows me knows my mom, and they know she passed away, but he didn't know that night. And I started singing, and when I finished my set with that song, him and his wife pulled me to the side. He said, you just gave me something that I didn't think I was going to feel. I just came here to get some food. He said, but you started singing, and I sat down. I can't leave.
That's it.
And I was like, good. He was like, I just buried my father today. He said, you did something for me. And I want to thank you for that. He said, you have a God-giving talent. Don't ever quit. I said, I don't want to.
Wow.
I will go to my grave singing if I have to.
Love it. Love it.
Thank you so much for sharing that with
Oh,
us.
you are so welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome.
It's always neat to hear the meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Please, I'm sorry, Rosemary. We gotta get ready and go, but please let them know who you are again.
Everybody, I'm Lisha Monae. Don't forget now. I'm on Facebook. You can find me. It's Lisha Monae Flint. Please don't put in Talisha Flint, y'all, because you ain't gonna find me. You guys, I really thank y'all for having me. This was an absolute awesome pleasure to be here this morning.
You are more than welcome.
Oh my gosh, I was so excited this morning.
Sorry we had to wake you up early.
That's okay. I set 3 alarms this morning because I said I'm not a morning person. I gotta get up, and I woke up on time. I got my face and everything done. I just didn't grab coffee, but y'all gave me coffee.
I gave you coffee. So, in that sense, since you got a little coffee and you're up a little bit, can you give them a little bit? Just a little bit? Give them a little bit of No More Rain.
I got another one for you.
Okay.
A few stolen moments is all that we share. You've got your family, and they need you there. But I've tried to resist being last on your list. But no other man's gonna do. So I'm saving all my love for you.
Awesome. Yay.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
You are so welcome.
And on that note, everybody, I got to close out the show. All right. They're doing all this behind the scenes, so I didn't give you guys a commercial break. I'm sorry about that, but how could I? We had Lisha here. I couldn't do it. So, any shout outs you want to give before we close our show today?
Yes. My Poetry, I love you. Thank you so much for being strong for my siblings. My sister Odyssey, my sister Unity, my brother Ken Ray, just all of my family, all of my fans, all of my friends. I love y'all so much, and thank y'all for keeping me uplifted, and thank y'all for loving me.
Absolutely. You are easy to love.
I hope so.
Sure.
I really hope so.
Easy to love. Sure. And you, shout outs?
Shout out to 202 Gallery and my studio mamas. I love you all. You're the best. Aww. And thank you for having me, Erica. You know I love to be with you anytime I can.
Absolutely. We love having you.
And I'm so glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Rosemary.
We're gonna talk.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Shout out to Roanoke. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Jersey. And of course, shout out to my co-host Rosemary today. Shout out to Lisha for being here. Hey. I truly appreciate it. I hope she's blessed you all the way she's blessed us. Definitely shout out to Tommy. Shout out to the producer. Thank you all for watching today. You can check us out at www.focus-radio.com or right here on our Facebook Live show. just like and share Focused Radio. Until Monday, everybody, God bless.